right now, pal. I think you should be called the Parfessor, because all this young man does is rack up par.
Parfessor. I love that, actually.
You are? Oh, he's the Parfessor. He's the Parfessor.
Let's go.
And if you're looking for collaborations, try and reach out.
Absolutely not. When it comes to Atlantic County golf, we rely on you and the neighbors that we grew up with. We're trying to find the best golf course in Atlantic County. Maybe it's been questioned, maybe it's been determined. But on this channel, we're going to bring you those top 10. Starting off at number 10, a hidden gem at a beautiful 18-hole golf course. It's located in Buena Vista, and it's only about a 45 to an hour drive from the International Airport in Philadelphia. And that's our first tee right there, and we're going to be hitting bombs all day on this course because it's a fun course to hit bombs on. And you're going to want to be hitting those bombs straight because the course plays 7,111 yards from the back tees, and for the front tees it looks about 5,303. And we're going to throw a picture of the actual course right here for good measure. And here's a good instance of hole 4. Just a fun golf course located there in the Pinelands. Now, there's a total of 9 tee boxes on each one of these holes. And it goes from Eliminationer, which is the furthest tee boxes, which is the 7,111 yards. And then it goes down to the Dark Horse, and that plays much shorter. Actually, now there looks like there's another tee box called the Tournament, and that slope is 74.6, and that's the one that plays 7,111 yards. The course was built in 1957. It's open year-round and has a slope of 135. Now the course is pretty reasonable. It starts on the weekdays at around $49, and that's up to 11 o'clock. And then a twilight rate that goes around $35. And then a 9-hole course rate for $30. They also had it to where you could buy a slot, a weekday slot, all 4 spots. And that looks significantly cheaper. It looked about $77 for all 4 slots. But you want to at least enjoy one slot there if you're going to play it. The course itself, I feel like it's really long. It stretches pretty far. It's a good Pineland type course. If you get a chance, play Buena Vista Golf Course just in the middle of the southern state. Moving us now into number 9 and a course in Egg Harbor City. Let's swing on over to a course that has a winery. Harbor City, New Jersey. There's a lot to like about this 18-hole golf course. Golf course was designed by Ed Shearton and was built in 2007. It's a public golf course with bent grass and bent fairways. We're going to be showing you the first 9 holes of this golf course, starting off with number 1. The course plays pretty long. In the back tees, it's about 7,219 yards with a slope of 132 and a ranking of 74. Listed online that the number 1 hole is the signature hole. However, of course, did see some ownership changes, so it might be another one because you're supposed to see the Vineyard on this. Now, the rates on this course do fluctuate, and they're based off of demand. Looking at this right now, rates are about $125 to play it in the summertime / spring. That's a lot. Doesn't say this isn't a beautiful golf course to play if you get the chance. $125, a lot of money, but still kind of worth it if you get, if it's a course that you're willing to play. And this place gets busy, so it looks like you're gonna have to get a tee time. But if it's the winter, spring, you're good. You're good to go, and the affordable rates here are gonna make it worth it. If you're local, take a look at the twilight rates. You can drop down to about $35 at the time of recording this video. Moving us now into Brigantine at Brigantine Golf Course, just outside of Atlantic City. If you're in Atlantic County, you got to go to Atlantic City, and then you got to go Brigantine Beach, Brigantine Golf Links. Now, this 18-hole link-style golf course is located in New Jersey on the shore, just outside of Atlantic City. That gives a good picture there of where this course is. So let's look at the links course, and we'll go through each one of the holes here and give you a good vision of what course you'll be playing when you do visit Brigantine. Now, this is a reasonable golf course. Rates go up to about $89 in the summertime and can drop as low as $35 in the winter. Brigantine Golf Links identifies itself as the best Scottish golf links course in New Jersey, and it gives you a true taste of Scotland at the Jersey Shore. The course was built in 1927 and was designed by golf architect Wayne Steeles. That is a Scottish golf architect here, and that's pretty tight with all the houses on the corner. This is a par 3 here, and we've already hit one of those on this channel. I tell you what, we don't mess around here, so let's zoom on out and move over to a course that I was working at a long time ago. Let's take a look at Harbert Pines Golf Club. A great course, but we don't obviously put it too high. That might be well worth the price. Now let's walk on in to the first golf hole of this 18-hole championship golf course. And I will say the course is in pretty great shape. We played at the end of the fall here, and hands down the greens were probably the most impressive part about this golf course at the time of the year. The course was designed by Stephen Kay in 1996. And most of the holes you can go after it here, especially that first one, water on the left-hand side. A lot of the holes did have some great water on it. It stretches from the back tees only 6,827 yards. The course has a slope of 129 and a rating of 72.3. Now, there's a lot to like at this course here. Most of the holes are pretty tight, but you can spray the ball and give a good shot at it here, especially on this one, driver, and just a punch shot up. Now, listed on the Harbor Pines website is a couple descriptions of the course, so let's read through it. Harbor Pines Golf Club is a world-class 4-star daily fee golf course in southern New Jersey. And of course, there's controversy here at number 7, leaving Harbor Pines. But overall, this course does offer all the amenities one would need. Enjoy your round of golf outside of Atlantic City. And that is going to move us now into number 6, arguably the best golf course for most people that like to say that this is the best golf course. That is Twisted Dunes. If you like a link style course, this might be the one for you. Let's take a look at it. And the clubhouse is in beautiful shape, and you can tell there's a lot of money floating around this golf course. Now, there's been a lot of other big YouTubers, much bigger than this channel, but we got to tell them who we are.
How you doing?
You get your slips already?
Yeah, he got them. You took them.
Wait till these guys get to the green there and you can hit.
Cool.
Who are you guys?
Don't even know, but we're the Parfessor, and we're trying to find the best golf course in Atlantic County. And is Twisted Dunes it? Well, with those tough questions, it's hard to answer. Now, let's take a look here at number 5, a course that has always consistently moved up. That is Blue Heron Golf Club, a course with a great foundation of golf. This pretty decent golf course here. It's in Eagles country, and it's a Ron Jaworski course, so we walked right in the golf shop because we didn't have a tee time, and this course can get extremely busy. There was a couple tee times available, so we just walked right in. It's pretty easy to book it online, but for the most part, sometimes it's a little bit better to see if there's some deals out there, just walking right in. We're going to start off with the facts of this golf course. It was opened in 1993, and one thing that just jumps out at you, they identified themselves as the top golf course in South Jersey for 18 holes public 18-hole golf course. Enjoy yourself here, but get there a little early, enjoy the range, the chipping area, and be careful of that back nine. It gets a little bit harder than you think. There's still some great golf left, a course that I worked at and went to college in the area, Seaview Country Club. How could you not want to put this at a top 5? Maybe it should be a little bit higher. The Bay course, the Pines course, either of them. Put them at 4.
Seaview Resort, the Bay course. And on the top left-hand corner will be the scorecard and also an indication of what hole you're looking at. The Bay course opened in 1914 and was designed by Hugh Wilson and Donald Ross. The beautiful golf course hosts the LPGA yearly, the ShopRite LPGA, and hosted the 1942 PGA Championship. So a lot of history at this golf course. The club hosted the ShopRite LPGA Classic from 1986 and 87, and from 1998 to 2006, and again starting in 2010 to currently. Since opening in 1914, it was one of the first golf courses in the area and was originally an elite golf course titled Seaview Country Club. In 2016, things got a little bit messy. The holes were rearranged for improved logistics, and a few holes got a little bit longer. With its long history as a country club, in 1984, the Marriott Corporation bought the club and owned it until 2009. The course was then owned by Stockton College of New Jersey, which then managed the course out to Troom Golf.
That is the Bay course. We also hit the Pines course. I prefer the Pines course, but don't say that too loud because they pushed the Bay course with its rich history. Pines course is great though. Now let's take a look at a course that just snuck in front of Seaview, causing a lot of controversy on this list, the Pinelands golf course. It gets better and better over time. They're pumping money into it, and ever since I played it, I think in regards to a Pineland style course, this is it. Pinelands Golf Club. And there's a lot to like about this 18-hole golf course located in, again, Hamilton, New Jersey. Now, it's about a 50-minute drive from Philadelphia, the International Airport at Philadelphia. Now, the course is located in the heart of the Pine Barrens, and it has some history. Here's an aerial view of the course. It's also located near a lake called the Blue Hole, which is interesting in itself. It opened in 1964, was when the ribbon was cut at Pinelands Golf Club for an 18-hole championship golf course. It was designed by Ralph Leopardi, and he oversaw the construction and became the first superintendent at Pinelands Golf Club. Now, he has some rich history in golf. He was at 17 years as the superintendent at Atlantic City Country Club. Now, it's noted here on the website that Ralph was ahead of his time. In opening the course in 1964, he discussed how he designed privacy between the fairways to speed up play and keep the balls out of distancing fairways. So those times where you're in a fairway, the ball hits you, it's not really the case here, and I can tell you that that's probably going to happen, because if you hit that ball near those trees, you're not going to get close to the next hole. Well, unless it kicks back out. Let's take a look now as we kick out and head over to a Stephen K. designed course, the McCulloughs course, which I tell you, when it first opened, wasn't the most prestigious course. You get really good rates. It just has improved so much, starting off as a dump and now ending at number 2. 6,600 yards. Now, it's tributed to the famed European courses such as St. Andrews, and there is a lot of wind on this golf course that used to be a public dump. And you can see by the vents on the left-hand side that this used to be an old city dump until architect Stephen K. transformed this old city dump into an affordable 6,535 yard 18-hole golf course. Now, this decade-long project to build McCulloughs was started by City Mayor James "Sonny" McCullough, and finally came into fruition in 2002. K is quoted saying that this is one of the hardest projects they ever faced, with the logistical challenge throughout the way, rooting out trees and greens, more than 150 methane gas vents like the ones you saw earlier in the video. And K is even quoted using 400,000 cubic yards of dirt, and you could tell in this golf course there is some elevation and plenty of blind spots. Now, there's about 100 feet of elevation to play with when Kay was designing this course. And again, you got to remember, this used to be an old landfill, an old dump. So to see changes like this, there's a lot of future within golf, hopefully, for the Atlantic County area, the state of New Jersey, or worldwide. Let's take a look now at Ballymore, our #1 golf course, and arguably one of my favorite golf courses in the state still. I love this course so much with its 4 pockets of golf. It's hard to disagree. The airport. And the course we'll be looking at and playing is Ballamor Golf Club. And there's a lot to like about this 18-hole track. Now the most important thing, it's a long course. It's going to play 7,908 yards from the back tees or the black tees. And from those black tees, the course has a ranking of 74.2 and a slope of 136. Now there's 4 tee boxes to choose from: the black, the blue, the white, gold. There's arguably a 5th one, as in the red. Now there's a major separation between holes, and if you take a look on Google Maps, you can clearly see that there looks like there's multiple golf courses, maybe 2-3 holes on each one, which makes it a fun design, so you can get kind of lost going to the next hole depending on what hole you're on. The course opened in 2001 and was designed by firm Clark & Association. Now this course is the definition of an out and back route golf course. It's about 1.5 miles from the clubhouse if you were to turn around on one of the holes furthest away. Now being in the Pinelands, there sure is a lot of water on some of the holes. That was a par 3 right there, and then a par 4 over here. Now we didn't get the greatest footage, but here's a par 5. Wonderful golf experience. Go out there, maybe even see some content celebrities at this course affiliated with Atlantic City Country Club. Atlantic City Country Club used to be public for a short period of time. We missed that window. Hopefully in the near future we can go out and play that historical course. That's going to do it for our list. Keep a lookout for more videos to come. This is the Professor, an independent golf channel focused on fun, affordable golf in your area.